Namaskara. I am Dr. Harihar Murthy. I am a consultant ENT specialist. Very common issues dealt with in the ears, the symptoms that disable a person or disturb the person would be a blocked ear. Wax, which is a very common issue, the ubiquitous wax in the ear can cause a blocked ear. Now, cleaning of the ear makes it worse. So one should not clean the ear. The use of buds is absolutely proscribed. Now, apart from that, you can have infections in the ear caused by energetic, agitation of the ear by a fingernail injury, as a result of which you can have infections in the ear causing intense pain. You can also have swimmer's ear, infections in the ear, as a result of which you can have pain and blocking sensation in the ear. Sometimes you can have fungal infections. Children are prone to have foreign bodies in the ear. I have removed different kinds of foreign bodies, and it's amazing what children tend to put into the ear. If an adult has a foreign body, there usually is a mental issue which has to be dealt with, as a result of which the person has to be dealt with differently apart from dealing with the problem itself. Pain in the ear is very common, and the pain can be because of infections, it can be because of an infection of the eardrum itself or an injury to the eardrum. Now, injuries can be because of energetic cleaning, a slap on the ear, or even an injury caused by a small object going inside or a foreign body going inside. Sometimes insects which enter into the ear can cause injury to the eardrum with intense pain. Children with infections in the ear who get up early in the middle of the night crying are having otitis media or infection within the middle ear, which is causing the pain. The excessive pressure on the eardrum causes the pain. Blocked ear can also be because of fluid inside the middle ear. Very rarely, masses or tumors inside the ear can cause blocked ear as well as pain or even bleeding. Problems in the nose. Breathing issues are perhaps the most commonly encountered and very seriously disturbing for the patient, because breathing from the nose is natural and normal, and if that is impaired, there can be an issue for the patient. Even a bad cold can be quite disturbing, leading on to loss of sleep and disturbance in the person's work schedules, because one has to breathe from the nose and one has to speak and one has to eat, so there can be a lot of issues caused by blockage of the nose. There can be various reasons like a cold, an infection, an allergy, a growth in the nasal cavity, and in children, very commonly adenoids. Adenoids are masses of tissue which are at the back of the nasal cavity and associated with tonsils which are at the back of the throat. The tonsils and adenoids grow together between 2 to 4 years of age, and they can be a common cause of obstruction to normal breathing. You can have discharge from the nose caused by sinusitis or infections within the sinuses, which are the little roomy areas on either side of the nose in the bones of the face. Now, this can be a cause of major concern for the patient. In a child who has got nasal discharge from only one side, one has to immediately look out for a foreign body, because invariably a discharge from one side of the nose points to a foreign body which has been around for a little while in the nose. So, bleeding from one side of the nose can also be because of a foreign body in children. Pain in the throat because of infections in the throat, in the tongue, or lower down is another issue which is pretty common in the ear, nose, and throat. Change of voice can be due to a host of reasons, one of them because of the palatal swelling or the uvula swelling, the little tongue-like structure at the back of your throat can be swollen, giving rise to a change in voice. A swelling of the tongue itself for various reasons can cause a change of voice. So epiglottitis is a potentially dangerous problem which can cause breathing difficulties, which may require a tracheostomy in some situations. Hoarseness of voice is when the vocal cords are not vibrating normally, and that's a pretty common problem too, especially in people who abuse their voice. You can have difficulty in swallowing because of tissues which grow in the throat or swellings within the throat, in the lower portion of the throat or in the upper end of the esophagus as well. So there are a host of problems that can be encountered by the afflictions of the ear, nose and throat.